the script of your life, Moheb Moses.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Now I know you've all heard that song, but have you ever listened to the words? Because they're true. There is no business like show business. Madam Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, what other business do you know? Gives you a script, lets you rehearse, and then gives you the opportunity to do it again if you made a mistake the first time. Imagine if life was like show business and every time you made a mistake, a director came out and yelled, "Cut!" I'm not happy with that. Let's do that again. Let's take two. All those moments that you'd love to replay again. All those conversations where you walked away and thought, "Oh, I wish I hadn't said that." All those times you fumbled through 60 seconds of agony at a table topics and then thought of the brilliant response after you sat down. If only life would give us a second take. But you also get to rehearse. What other business do you know gives us a chance to rehearse? Think about all the smaller companies that would be here today if their owners had had a chance to rehearse. Think about all those kids that wouldn't be here today if their parents got a chance to rehearse. But the best thing about life, or show business I should say, is you get a script. You get to find out how things work out. Would your life be different if you knew how things were going to work out? Would your decisions be different? I know in my case, I would have had a few second thoughts about some of the blind dates I went on. I know a lot of us here would have sold our Telstra shares a lot earlier. And I think Mr. Howard might have handed over to Mr. Costello last year if someone could show him a script. Wouldn't life be great if we had a script? Wouldn't it be easy? Well, that's what I thought. And then I realized something. See, if we got a script and we knew what was going to happen, wouldn't life be like a movie where you knew the end? I don't know about you. I hate movies when I know the end. I don't want my life to be like that. I mean, think about all the things that you love, your TV shows. Are any of them as exciting if you know how they're going to end? What about sport? Ever watched a game where you already know the score? Not so exciting. What about tonight? Would it be as enjoyable if we already knew the winner? So that's the funny thing about life. We want to know, but we really don't want to know. Because what makes life interesting is the fact that we don't know how things will work out. In fact, have you ever noticed that people are at their best, they're most passionate, they're most alive when they're facing a brand new challenge and they don't know how they'll go, but they're going to tackle it head on anyway? In fact, isn't it also true that people are most depressed when they feel like they have no control of their life? Almost like the script of their life is being written by someone else. And they have no choice. And so life is almost fair. Sometimes we get a script that we don't like. Sometimes we get a script that involves pain, suffering, or loss. I remember years ago when I was looking for a home, and I'd spent months looking for an apartment, and I finally found one, the perfect apartment. I had a young and friendly loans officer who assured me finance wouldn't be a problem. I couldn't wait! I knew exactly how I was going to furnish it. And then something happened. 2 weeks before the auction, my job was made redundant. And all of a sudden, the young and friendly loans officer was only young. You see, banks don't lend money to people who don't have a job. But what that meant, unfortunately, was that life had given me a script. A script that read, bad luck. You don't do this apartment. Good luck next time. But see, that's the difference between life and show business. We get to write our own script. See, we can't control the script life gives us, but we can control two things: how we respond and what we do from that moment on. And I decided I was going to write my own script. I went home that night and I put together a business plan that said, here's how I'm going to repay my loan, and if I don't, here's how I was going to pay the bank back. And I went back to that loans officer and I showed her my version of the story. And you know what? She liked my ending better. She became friendly again. She put that loan forward to her boss and it was approved. So I believe we always have a choice. Whenever life gives us things, whether they're good or bad, we have a choice. We can choose to sit there and hope somebody else will give us a better script, that somebody else will give us a happy ending, just like the movies. Or we can choose to write our own script. One of the great script writers in history, William Shakespeare, once said, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely plays." Well, I think Shakespeare was wrong. We're not players. We're also the writers, we're the producers, we're the directors of our own play. And so just remember, it's true, there is no business like show business. But life is nothing like show business. And in life, if you get a script you don't like, you have a choice. You decide how the story ends. You write the script of your life.